GayFad Studios was a glass decorating business that existed from 1939 to 62. They were known for producing decorated glassware that was enjoyed across the world. The company was founded and run by Fran Taylor. Fran had a love for the arts. She went to college in Chicago, Illinois, and completed an art degree. Fran attempted making a dressmaking business, but it wasn't a successful venture during the Great Depression. She pivoted from dressmaking to another firm that allowed her to do something artistic with an everyday functional item. Fran purchased 144 metal wastebaskets from a local wholesaler, painted rose motifs, and sold them from 3 department stores in Michigan. Because of this transition into a functional item, Fran doubled, tripled, and quadrupled her production until she required help from friends. Over 6 years, they painted GayFad designs on metal household items until metal was in need for World War II. Fran would then move to Lancaster, Ohio, because it put her closest to 5 glass producers she'd sourced from: Anchor Hocking, Hazel Atlas, Federal Glass, the West Virginia Glass Company, and Libby. Fran ended up buying a plot of land right across the street from Anchor Hocking. She was located near the train tracks as well. Fran designed her own building too. The original GayFad building is still standing to this day. Fran hired mainly women who had any artistic talent and ability. They originally painted on blank glass, creating a lot of florals and fruits. Over the years, they started working with the silk screening process. This is when they started making some very complex and amazing designs on glassware. It's also very important to mention another woman that was vital to the company: Bill Butcher. Bill was GayFad Studios art director for over 23 years. GayFad Studios was shipping worldwide and was one of the most popular glassware decorators. I recently met with Jason Annecy and asked him how he learned about GayFad Studios.
My husband and I moved to Lancaster, Ohio back in 2016, and as part of being new to town, we wanted to understand its history. So one Saturday or Sunday afternoon, we headed over to the Glass Museum across the street in downtown Lancaster, and as we were looking around, there was 4 glasses that were sitting in the back vault room. And what caught my eye about them was that these were the only decorated glasses in the entire museum. Everything else was a pressed glass. So the fact that there was an artwork on glass, that really stood out. The design itself was also really interesting because it was a pale pink glass with black and gold masks. And the masks were very mid-century style, but very different from mid-century. And as that caught my attention and my eyes looked further down to see like the name of the company, GayFad Studios, then I thought to myself, well, that's a very peculiar name. And just that alone, I remembered it, and then years later, here we are.
In 2020, Jason would get contacted by Krista Moody, former president of the Lancaster Rotary, about a mural project. The mural committee would come up with a handful of ideas, but one of them stood out to everyone: GayFad Studios. Everyone agreed that GayFad would be the best option to bring more art and story to Lancaster's Glass City. In July 2021, Jason and David Annecy, Krista Moody, and many Lancaster residents helped finish work on the beautiful mural. On April 20th, 2024, I asked Jason, with reopening the company, are they producing new glass, and what's the thought process look like?
For my husband and I, we foresee a future of GayFad where there's a few different things that are happening. For one, the sole brick and mortar retail location today is in Lancaster, Ohio. And as part of doing this work of reviving GayFad, we have always seen that the glassware is a vehicle by which we can lift others up. And so we do a lot of custom glassware, and we are producing it for a wide variety of different small businesses and nonprofits in the area. As we do that, they are able to sell the glass and profit from it, which is a win-win situation. We're able to support them, and they're able to grow. In turn, we're able to grow as well. that is a model that we have found to be not only successful but really fulfilling. And so we would like to see a future where there would be additional GayFad brick and mortar locations in select cities across the United States. However, what would look very different is that each community is different. So each GayFad business would have to really be tailored or personalized to that given community. The designs of the glassware would naturally be a little bit different. And also the nonprofits and small businesses that they're supporting in their respective area would be different. The other aspect is that glassware is very specific. Each style of glass is meant to be paired with a very specific type of drink. So when we happen to think about our glassware and the character that it has, almost like a personality, we foresee a future where GayFad is not only a place that you go to buy specialty glassware, but that it's an experience, and that you can learn about the aspects of creating a really specialty craft cocktail or mocktail, and that it's paired with uniquely the glass that you're going to buy, and that you're educated around not only the history of GayFad, but at the same time how to go home and make that same cocktail at home and have that signature experience. We want people to feel elevated by not only the environment that they were in, where they bought the glass and had this really great cocktail, but at the same time that they can share that with others.